Good morning, standard 5 students. Today science we will discuss horse question answer H and fun time I of chapter 3 houses all around. So let us discuss one by one. First we will discuss horse question answer H. Answer these. Question number 1 is, how are houses in Rajasthan able to withstand the hot summer? Answer is, houses in Rajasthan are able to withstand the hot summer because the houses have thick walls and flat roofs. Thick walls keep inside the house cool and flat roofs help to sleep outside. So you know that in Rajasthan climate is very hot and houses are made so that people can live in these houses to withstand the hot summer. So houses have thick walls, it prevents the heat of the sun to enter into the room, and flat roofs are used by the people to sleep outside when there is too hot. Na? So it gives them the airy place to sleep in the summer season, and thick walls also prevent them from heat of the sun. Now next question we will see. You can see downside one picture is there. This picture is showing the flat roof of the house. Now you can see here flat roof, and these roofs are used by various purposes by the people. Mostly they sleep during the hot summer season, and it is an airy place. There they can sleep. Now next question is, let us see about the next question. Why do houses in Manali have sloping roofs? You know that Manali is in mountain region. No? So houses in Manali have sloping roofs because mountain region receives heavy rainfall and snow. The snow accumulates on the roof and the roof breaks down. So sloping roofs are made so that the snow slides down the roof, preventing damage. Now you can see sloping roofs are there in the houses in Manali mountain region, and you know that snow accumulates. There is snowfall also and rainfall also. So when it snow falls, then what happens? They accumulate on the flat roof. No? So if the roof will be sloping, then the snow will slide down and it will not accumulate. If snow will accumulate, then by the weight of the snow, roof can damage. No? That's why sloping roofs are there. These sloping roofs, you can see here in the picture, sloping roofs helps the snow to slide down easily, and it does not accumulate on the roof, and it does not damage the roof of the house. So sloping roofs are made in mountain region in Manali. Now next question is, why should walls be plastered and made damp proof? Question number 3. No? Answer is, walls should be plastered and made damp proof because insects do not breed on such walls. You know that after bricks are arranged over one another, the walls are plastered to make it smooth. Now you can see a plaster is going on, and after plaster, wall putty is also used to make it extra smooth. Now after plaster, maybe the surface can be rough, but it is smooth, not so much. But after wall putty, the surface become very much smooth, and there will be no damp, no moisture. Now what is damp? You know that moisture, wet, the walls become wet because bricks absorb the moisture, that is water. Now if it will absorb water, then there will be moisture, and you know germs and insect can grow in moisture. So it should be made so smooth and damp proof by plaster and wall putty, so that insects do not breed on such walls and germs also cannot grow on them. Now let us see question number 4. Why igloos are built in Arctic region? The Arctic region's climate is very cold. You know that temperature remains minus 40 degrees Celsius in polar regions. It is in the polar region. So igloos are built here to live because snow makes good insulation and traps body heat inside the igloo, keeping it warm. Inside the snow is working as insulator, and it does not allow the body of heat of the person, those who are living inside the house, and it traps the heat and keep the house warm, and it also protect from cold wind to enter into the house, because it helps to make a good insulation inside the house. So igloos are made. You can see in this picture also one igloo house is there. This igloo house is made up of snow. Now you can see snow houses are called igloo. Now next question we will see about the fun time. No? Fun time is the next question that we will discuss. So in fun time there is a paragraph given in this fun time. No? So we should read the paragraph. Question is that read the passage and answer the question. One passage is there that we should read, and after that we should answer the questions given about this passage. So first question number I, fun time, we will read the passage. Passage is, Mrs. and Mr. Kapoor want to build a house for their family. They have two children, Ankit and Aditi, aged 10 years and 7 years respectively. Mrs. Kapoor's parents also stay with them. The Kapoor couple meets Mr. Khan, who makes a plan of the house. He says that the house should have one room for the children, one for the grandparents, besides the living room and their bedroom. After deciding on the budget and location, he makes the layout of the house. Next, they go and meet Mr. Sharma, who takes the responsibility of bringing the laborers, making sure of the quality of materials used, proper fittings and fixtures, etc. When the house is built, Mrs. and Mr. Kapoor move in with their family into the new house. So, in this, about a family of Mrs. and Mr. Kapoor is given that they have two children. One is son Ankit and one girl is their daughter Aditi. No? So, son is of 7 years and 10 years and 7 years respectively, both of them. And Mrs. Kapoor's parents are also living with them, and they wanted to make a house. No? They wanted to make a house. So, they planned for a house and they went to meet. They want one room for the children and one for their grandparents, and they want beside their living room and their bedroom. No? So, after deciding to make a house, they went to meet an architect, no? A person, that is Mr. Khan, who makes the plan. That means Mr. Khan must be an architect who draws the plan for a house. Besides the living room, no? Now after deciding this, they met Mr. Khan, and they also went to meet Mr. Sharma, who takes the responsibility of fittings and fixtures, etc. And so Mrs. and Mr. Kapoor went to meet Mr. Sharma also. No? And when the house built, they went to the house and they enter into their new house. Now we will see the questions given about this passage. So first question is, how many members are there in the Kapoor's family? Na? How many members are there? So we have seen that Mrs. and Mr. Kapoor, 2 person, one son and one daughter, 2 more person, and their Mrs. Kapoor's parents, na, 2 more. So there are 6 members in Kapoor's family together, all together. Na? Now next question is, what could be the profession of Mr. Khan? As it is given in the passage that they went to Mr. Khan, who makes the plan of the house. No? So a person who makes the plan of the house could be an architect. So Mr. Khan could be an architect. You can see the picture of an architect who draws the plan for a house. So Mr. Khan could be an architect. Now you can see the picture of an architect in this figure. So Mr. Khan could be an architect. Now next is third number question. Let us see third number question. Mention at least 4 types of workers that Mr. Kapoor will have to arrange to build the house. So answer is 4 types of workers that Mr. Kapoor will have to arrange to build the house are. Na? First is mason. So mason is the person who arranges the bricks and makes the walls of the house, and he plaster also the walls. He does the work of making the walls. You can see here how mason arranges the brick over other brick and cemented it. Na? After that he made the walls and the rooms, and how they are measuring and they are making the bricks one over other and making the houses. Now second is laborer. You can see a laborer here. A laborer is helping the mason to give the things required for making a house, the walls and the rooms. No? Third is plumber. Plumber, you can see, he fits the pipes and taps of the house. You can see in this picture one plumber is fitting the pipes of the basin. Now next is, you can see here also one pipe, he is just fitting the pipe. So plumber is the person, you can see here, who fits the pipes and taps. Now next is carpenter. Na? Carpenter, all the wooden work of house is done by the carpenter. You can see one carpenter is working here and he is cutting the wood, and in next figure you will see that carpenter is making the doors and windows of the house. All wooden doors and windows are made by the carpenter. So in this picture also you can see carpenter is using a hammer to fit the doors. Now number 4, question number 4. Mention 4 things that Mr. Khan has to ensure in the house while building it. 4 things that Mr. Khan has to ensure in the house while building it are: first is that the house must have a strong, damp proof and well plastered walls. In this picture we can see plaster is going on the walls. After arranging the bricks one over another and making the wall, you can see plaster work is going on to make the walls damp proof. If the bricks will left like this, then what will happen? Insect can grow on them, it will become moist and damp. Moist means water wet, it will remain wet because bricks absorb the water and it makes the wall damp. So it must be plaster as shown in the figure. Second point is the house should be properly ventilated. Fresh air is very important in the house. You can see the cross ventilation in the house is here. Doors and windows are just cross ventilation is shown in this figure, and this is very important for the house because fresh air and sunlight should enter so that the room and the house can become dry and it has no moisture. If there will be moisture, germs can grow inside the house. Next is the floor of the house should be labeled and made smooth. You can see the smooth labeled floor is there. Tiles are used to make it smooth. It is not important to use the tiles only. Many persons are using marbles and some are using only cement to make it smooth. So that the house can be, the floor can be cleaned easily, and in the gaps of the floor there should not be any insect or germs. So that if it will be smooth, then no germs or insect can remain inside the gaps. So it should make smooth and labeled it. Now next is the house should have good drainage system. Drainage system is the most important part of a house. If you will make a very good house and there will be no good drainage system, then it is of no use. So you can see a very good drainage system is made here in the building. Foundation drain, there are so many drains are there for each and every part of the house. Roof drain, from the roof if water will collect, then how it will go downside. Sanitary sewer laterals are there, pipes are there arranged to take the water, dirty water from your toilets and bathrooms. Sanitary sewer is also there that takes the all water from different places of your house. Catch basin is there and storm sewer is there. All this drainage system is arranged before building a house so that any problem will not be there for drainage system, and it should be covered and sealed so that no insect can grow on them. So there should be a good drainage system. Now students, we have completed this all the HOTS and fun time question answer. Thank you all of you. Next we will meet in the next class. Thank you all.